live. Remember, that is the camera.
Just looking at chat and then like here.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We could actually
move that over there.
Yeah, but do you have eyes?
I have. Nah, not like that.
Damn.
I could see it, but not great. That don't help make the words bigger.
Yes. Yes.
You can pull chat out and put it like right here.
Yeah, I could. Can I?
You should be able to.
You got to make it pop out.
Oh, wait. No, that might just be for OBS. Maybe, does it do it on Streamlabs?
Yeah, you should be able to pop out. I just don't know how to make it pop out.
Well, I heard you always had help with that.
All right. Well, at least it's really big right here.
I was going to say, you could even drag it over.
That's what she said, by the way. At least it's really big right in this position.
In this position.
It helps me out so much. I can actually feel it. Mismatcher, thank you so much for your subscription, big dog.
It's always appreciated.
We just too strong. Well, yeah, we got to do the sound effects because I don't feel like getting. I'm just lazy. I'm not even gonna cap. But the sound, I think our sound effects are a lot better.
Yeah.
Talk that talk, George. Talk that talk, George. Hey, you remember that?
Not
you remember that?
George.
Yeah. He was like, "I'm a dog." No, you're not a dog, George. You're not a dog. Man. Holy.
Oh man, chat. What's going on?
Welcome.
You are recording.
Oh, my fault.
Welcome to another episode of the Extra Deck Podcast, where we be taking each other's breath away. You had an inhaler in your hand. I had to.
Camera's right there, dog.
All right, I'll go. But it is amazing to be on episode 11. I'm shooting for episode 20 now because we already made it halfway there.
You've already made it more than halfway there. That's crazy. You're a little bit over that.
Oh,
I'm so proud of you, TJ. Like you have done like from the past, what is it? February going into March?
Almost 2-3 months now.
Dog, 2023 is your year, dog. I swear, 2023 is. Oh my God.
I've never been this consistent in my life.
I got to say a few things, dog. Normally I say that I'm happy for people when, you know, I don't have any whatsoever into it.
Yeah.
But if I put up a little part of it, or, you know, if I can inspire somebody, I say I'm proud of them. And I couldn't be more proud of you because it's a sense of not only saying I'm happy for you. Obviously, I'm happy that you're doing well, but saying I'm proud of you is a little different because I feel the same way you feel, and it feels so exciting to like know that like you're so much in you're so much in a better spot. Like
I definitely appreciate that because chat, they probably don't know as much. I've definitely told you before, but they don't know. This has been one of my biggest inspirations to date. Like I have a father, I have a stepfather, and they don't compare to here. Like,
I mean, I don't think we can count one of them. He's a CIA agent, right?
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. He the trophy father.
Yeah. And then the other one, we can't say it on stream.
Yeah, you know, he had to be around because my dad couldn't.
But my fault.
But no, he is the biggest inspiration I've had throughout my life. I base a lot of like my choices and ideas and stuff like that off of just, you know, as like a ideology of a person, you know.
Thank you.
So, but outside of the a little bit of a emotional teardrop, like
that was, bro. I swear every time I hear that, like it does bring a tear to my eyes. But you're right, we're here.
I know your kids will never tell you that, but no.
Fuck them. I never. Who are those? Those are my kids.
I'm sorry. You're elves.
They're clones. All
right, Takashi 6ix9ine.
They were made in a laboratory. Like you know, LeBron James, he had to be made,
they were
right?
Made in Canada at Clone Age.
Yeah, there you go. I'm just saying, like they had to be because, like, oh my God, yo.
I mean, Amari's just like you, so I'll believe.
Yeah. Isaiah is he's just like me in middle school, I guess. I was awkward. He just said right. I was awkward. Oh, yep. I was awkward. That's middle school.
Yeah, that's you. Middle school.
Yeah. You look. I love that boy, but he does things that I'm like, I regretted that when I was younger. I wonder how he's gonna feel when he's older, because I am not gonna let him go. I am not gonna let him forget all of this goofy stuff he's done.
I'm not either.
Oh my God.
Oh man. But it's great. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Today we're gonna be talking about the current state of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I love it.
Bro, I think we talked about it last podcast. We were saying that we were really excited, really eventful. This time we actually, it's 2 years for me. It's 3 months for you. for locals. We went to our first locals through 2 years and 3 months, and we got to see the format in action. And I have to say, in comparison to most local shops in America, the local shop that we go to is one of the most competitive shops, hands down, period.
Yeah,
like, I don't think I've been to too many more or equally yoked competitive shops.
No.
Granted, they might not have household names, whatever the hell you want to call that.
Yeah, but we have people that actually consistently top events.
Bro, yeah, we have really good players, and the Vegas competitive Yu-Gi-Oh scene is ridiculously hard. So
yeah, no, absolutely, it really is. And to attest to the locals, like when we went yesterday, even though it was only like a 20-man locals, everybody in there was playing to win.
Yeah,
it wasn't like I'm at locals,
there was no easy
have
match.
Fun,
yeah,
like, you know, I'm playing an off meta deck. Like everybody was playing something very viable in today's current state.
There was no such thing as an easy win. Like there was just
everybody
nobody. Everybody was playing something good. Now their levels of skill, no, I mean like
different,
even
it wasn't bad.
So I would go as far as saying that the bad players, quote unquote, I wouldn't say the bad players, but some of the worser players at our locals is probably some of the best players at your locals.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I could easily say that and not even bat an eye.
The fact that we can go to our locals and we actually have to think and not just be like, all right.
Yeah, you can't just brainlet your way through it.
Not at all. Like it's not like us sitting here playtesting where because we know each other, we know the decks we're playing, those kinds of things. But you're going into somebody else's mannerisms, their thought process, how they play the game, how technical they can be. And having those experiences can be really enjoyable, but not only help you as a player.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was really fun. It was also nice to block a Cashtira player out with just a token. And then game 3, take his Zeus with a change of heart for game.
You know what? We probably should do a little locals report. Why not do that for the stream? That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
So vlog's coming out soon, guys. I think the vlog may be out this week or the beginning, next week. So it's within the next 2 weeks. Yeah. But TJ picked Scareclaw for me to play. We're done letting our dog and cat pick. I'll just call up TJ and be like, yo, I ain't got my deck built. Let me, I need something for you.
Sure you want that to happen again?
I'm not sure if I ever want that to happen ever again in my life.
My deck skills are...
No, my God. He had me play Baron with no tuners. To be fair,
Baron
with no tuners,
to be fair, he checked over the deck.
Oh my!
It was brief in there.
It was brief. It was brief. It was. I didn't check and be like, oh, there's a visa. I checked. It was like, all right, this is good. Let's go. You know what I mean? It was just making sure that like the necessities were there. Like you wouldn't go send me in there with like no Scareclaw light hearts and a Scareclaw deck.
I mean, I gave you the necessities.
Oh my God! Yeah, you
had everything. You
but no visas. But
you even had 1 triple tactics.
I had 1 triple tactics. You know what? To be honest with you, the 1 triple tactics did get there.
It did.
It got there. So
I was sitting there when you were playing one of your games and you were able to get to that. And it was.
Oh man! The sideboard was me though. The sideboard was dangerous. It was dangerous.
Yeah.
But of course, I played. TJ picked Scareclaw for me, and TJ. I
played Gold Pride Punk.
Oh my God. Tough deck to bleed.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and just jump on into the locals. We'll talk about what happened.
Yeah.
My very first matchup was Swords Hole. Swords Hole is normally the buy. I go first and I open up the Scareclaw Tryhard. And for the people that doesn't know what Scareclaw Tryhard does is that any monster summoned in attack position is switched to defense. It's unaffected by monster effects that are in defense position. So it's extremely good against any deck that doesn't link summon. So Branded, Kashtira, Sword Soul. It has a very good matchup just off of that because now the players must struggle to be able to beat this card, which allows me to then OTK on the next turn, and that's something that the deck does really well. So he struggled to be able to get around the Scareclaw Tryhard and turn, game 2, I beat him. Game 2, I Nibiru'd him. And I mean, I just OTK'd him after that. So that was pretty much it.
Yeah, by round 1, as you guys know, I'm playing Gold Pride Prog, and I'm going against Dinos. And my man, I love him. He's a great player in the Yu-Gi-Oh community, but he got 2-0 slapped.
Yeah, you got some guys that play some rogue decks, but are like really good with them.
Yeah. So game 1, his downfall was having both Scrap Raptors in his hand, because he couldn't make the play in order to get into the Scrap play, which means that I just go for game.
That's big punish.
And I was able to get rid of his UCT on summon. Basically, I was able to get rid of I just had everything for him.
Yeah.
Game 2, I just make a Psychic and Punisher, and I'm sitting at 4K life, and he's at 8K. So by the time he gets to his turn, he's 70. It's at 7,500
Oh my god, you can't
attack,
beat
right?
that. You can't flip it face down.
He can't make a monster big enough to just crash into it to make it affected because he one-shots himself.
Yeah,
because it becomes 11,500. Like, there's nothing he can do, right?
So that was pretty GG.
Oh man, it was
Going into my round 2, I played against Cash Tira. TJ's laughing because I don't think I've lost to a single Cash Tira player.
No.
I like at the event, at YCS, at the regionals, at local. I don't think I've lost to a singular Cash Tira player. Did you beat me in dual challenge playing Cash Tira?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
I lost to you playing Cash Tira. Yeah. I can't remember the last time I lost to a Cash Tira player, and this one really wasn't no different. Game 1, I win the dice roll. I go first. I set up Tryhard. And what's really interesting about like Scareclaw is that it's a link deck.
Yeah.
So he's forced to use cards like Book of Eclipse on me, and it doesn't necessarily out the real problem. No. So he's trying to summon monsters and I Book of Eclipse him back. We both draw 2 cards, and then from there, it's just a one shot. That's what the deck does.
Well, he was also playing around Nib too on your game 1. No?
Yeah. Everybody plays around Nib, which is fair. But no, he didn't play around Nib.
Oh, it was the other game that he
did?
That was
that was game 2.
Yeah, okay.
Because he summons the Arise Heart, he gets the spell, he activates Birth, he summons Finra, and then I Book of Eclipse him.
Oh, okay.
So
there's nothing he could do.
He passed his turn, and I OTK him. Game 2, he does play around Nib,
right?
And a lot of you guys need to be aware about the Nibiru situation with Cash Tira. It's not foolproof. What I like about Cash Tira is that yes, it does have a lot of flaws, but it's still the best deck. And it's the best deck because great players understand how Cash Tira works.
Yeah.
And how to be able to play around certain situations. So this particular situation, he plays around Nibiru by not going into Diablosis. And Diablosis is not a good card. I think I'm probably going to say this over and over again. Cash Tira is a way better deck when it doesn't try to zone lock you, when it actually just sits there and outgrinds you in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. Rise Heart control, Shangri-La control, using the effect of the field spell to destroy cards because that's a but like why did that effect exist?
Yeah.
Like
it's
dumb effect. Like if you use Shangri-La,
Shangri-La IRS.
If you use the Death Star IRS to lock out like specific zones that your opponent needs, like if they're playing a link arrow pointing down
or a pendulum deck,
or like if you do that, you're golden. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. This time around, this guy, he makes a Rise Heart Shangri-La. And he attempts to go into his end phase. Well, I mean, if he goes to his end phase, I can't Nibiru. So I Nibiru him. He follows up by making the Shangri-La Death Star IRS again.
There you go.
What a decent board. It's Finrar Death Star IRS. Okay. So unfortunately for him, he activated Death Star IRS on my turn.
Yeah.
I draw triple tactics thrust. I thrust into Change a Heart. I Change a Heart his Death Star IRS. I turn it into an Arise Heart. And the crazy thing is because we didn't have a full extra deck. We had like 12 cards. And I'm like, I'm just going to slap an Arise Heart here because I can make it. And it worked out. He wound up literally losing the game because I just out-tempoed him after making the Arise Heart.
Yeah, that's about right. My round 2, I went against Labyrinth. And we just gonna leave it there. I did not win. I got outgrinded entirely. There's nothing I can do to that deck as a Punk gold-plied player that will ever beat the deck unless I just draw evenly. Like, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
So
and that's through testing, right? Us doing a lot of testing.
You have to go first as the Punk player because you have to set up boards so that when they go to set 5 pass, you bounce it.
And hope I don't draw evenly. That actually happened too when I was playing Labyrinth. I was like evenly. I double evenly. Oh god, that's unlucky. But so he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
It's literally whoever goes first in that matchup for the Punk versus Labyrinth players.
Yeah. For my round 2, round 3, shit. I go against Sword Soul again. I swear to God, this is like the best Sword Soul player I've ever seen in my life, though.
Yeah,
I swear,
is the best.
Bro, he was playing lines I did not see. Yeah. He was like, all right, I'll summon Shatana from the deck, then I'll get Shatana to the graveyard, destroy a token Shatana effect, get rid of your trio. I'm like, what in the actual like, how does I'm
playing around your cards?
Yeah, I'm like, what? This man is crazy right now. He winds up, but on top of all of that, he opens the avatar, guys.
Yeah.
He gets Taie, Adara, Long Yuan,
Yeah.
Taie, Adara, Long Yuan, Ecclesia to Moye, both games. Like he literally gets every sword soul summon every time.
He just
and
makes
it's like,
full board, basically.
it's like, not only is he an incredibly gifted player at the game, he is also, I wouldn't say lucky. He also built his deck to be extremely consistent enough to be able to win games.
Optimal, yeah.
Yeah, it's
very optimal.
If I were to build Sword Soul in today's Yu-Gi-Oh, I'd probably copy his build.
That makes sense.
Which means, unfortunately, no Damamamo.
For my round 3, I played against Sun Avalon, which was a very interesting matchup. I win the dice roll, so I'm able to go first, so I have a ton of interaction on his board. Unfortunately, he has the imperm for my Barone, which means like I don't get a Barone negate.
Yeah.
Actually was not. I ended up winning game 1. Or no, I'm sorry, I lost game 1.
Yeah.
But it was very close, so it wasn't like I was upset. He just literally had the more outs, played it better. I can't be mad.
Never
right?
punish.
Because there was no misplays, which I know, crazy, right? TJ not misplaying.
Bro, I don't think you misplayed the whole tournament. Whoa. I still don't. I don't agree with that line, but we'll talk about it later.
It worked out, yeah. And
it worked out. You lost.
It worked out. But game 2, I scraped him. Like he just, I think what did he do? Oh, he went to go activate Prosperity, and I just ashed it. Like straight up ashed it. I was like, either you have it or you don't, right? He sets a card and he's like, go. And I'm like,
what are you playing? Oh, you playing against Cash?
I was playing against Sun Avalon.
Oh, no. I thought your round 3 was Cash.
No, round 2 was.
I thought your round 4 was Sun Avalon.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Well, we'll just swap them. Just finish that one and we'll talk about your.
Yeah. So, my round 4, I played against Sun Avalon, so I'll correct that right there. But my game 2, I ashed his Prosperity. I was like, you're not getting anywhere with this. It is very risky.
That's extremely risky.
But I had enough follow-up where it didn't matter.
Well, so hypothetically, if you ash the Prosperity and he normal summons Sun CG and Slowkey.
I pop it.
You're going first.
I went first.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
You're good. Yeah.
Game 2 or game 3, he activates Prosperity, and I ash it again. He had nothing. I proceed to break his board.
You got so fucking lucky.
I break his board.
You got so lucky.
I had more hand traps.
You got so.
I had Nibiru. They summoned.
All right, never mind. Yeah.
I had Nibiru.
Yeah,
but he had nothing.
Well, if he went Loki into the Link one, and then summoned Lily Berea, you were fucked.
He did not play the Therions.
All right.
At least I didn't see them, but he has every way to search them, so I never saw it.
So guys, the only reason why I'm criticizing this is because TJ won, but just because you win a game doesn't mean that you play correctly, and you want to be able to play correctly in correct situations all the time. Against the Sun Avalon strategy, what you want to do, I think this would be a really good podcast format. You want to Ash Blossom the spell card. Sunvine Sowing, is that what it's called?
Yes.
Every single time. Hold the Ash Blossom for that particular spell card, because if you can stop that point of interaction,
they no longer get Twin Seed.
Yeah. They don't get combo, because Twin Seed gets them back the thing, and it gets them the link, combo, and then they go 4 monsters for 1 month. Like, just stop all that. Don't Ash Blossom Lone Fire.
Yeah.
Don't Ash Blossom the monster to search the Sunvine.
No,
Ash Blossom.
Oh, and he got to the Lone Fire and everything. He did.
Oh, yeah. No,
I just literally, I played it better.
Yeah. But if they summon Lone Fire and go into like Therion Lily Berea, you know you fucked.
Yeah. I would have scooped it up.
Just open another hand trap.
I would have scooped it up.
Open another hand trap.
I'm going to go ahead and steal round 3 real quick, just to get my matchup out the way.
Yeah, gotcha.
So round 3, I play against Kashira. Game 1, I'm going through full punk combo. I'm like, damn, this is great. But how do I get to Nitro Head? Because I know I need to, he was literally sitting next to me, so I knew he was playing Kashira the round before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how do I get to the Nitro Head? Literally the last draw off of Extreme Sessions, Nitro Head.
Oh, yeah, I bet you're happy.
Summon Nitro Head, say go, and give him the token.
He couldn't play, did he?
He couldn't play. He scooped it up.
Oh,
he could not find a way to play because he can't special summon. He lava golemed me, which he couldn't activate birth to normal summon. He just screwed himself. So
he was just fucked no matter what.
Yeah,
you had combo anyways.
I had
even if you went birth to summon, he would have to summon in the far left zone, which you can interact with still with your Jam, Dragon, Drive.
I could bounce everything.
Yeah. He was just fucked.
Yeah. So game 2, he does full cash combo. I'm unfortunately able to not play into it. I just didn't have enough resources to be able to break it. He's able to, do his thing. So I just go to game 3. I'm like, screw it. I have first. I'm gonna win this. I know, right? So we're in game 3, and he's doing everything possible to try to get me not to make game. And he's literal last resort because he was gonna make a Shangri-La plus a Rise Heart, and I did not let it happen. I forgot what I did, but I just didn't let it happen. He summons Zeus, and he's like, all right, well, you got a full board, basically, because we're, like, turn 4 into this. And I'm like, all right, this is cute. I've been sitting on a Change of Heart since turn 1. Right?
No, you didn't do the same thing to him.
I draw for turn. It's an E-Telly, because all I had was a Crowd Goes Wild. I activate Change of Heart. He blows up the board with the Lava Golem and everything on it, right? I take the Zeus. I E-Telly, and I go for full combo. I make Psychic and Punisher. And it's game. Like, what do you do?
Oh, my God. Yo, this man is cracked. So, my last round, because, you know, he did both of his rounds right now. I played against Zodiac, which I was, like, extremely
impressed with.
Zodiac 3-1.
Yeah.
We're both 2-1 at the time, and we both need this win to be able to get to the potentially topping. And... like we're looking at each other, and I'm like, "Yo, you went undefeated with Zodiacs, like Zodiacs, my guy. Like you're doing this with Zodiacs,
23.
Yeah, like we're at 20, bro. Keep in mind, guys.
Yeah.
We're both 2-1.
X1,
keep in mind, guys. I played Sword Soul Cash, so I played the best decks. Yep. He's played against the best decks.
Yeah.
He has a potential to top in 2023 with Zodiacs, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was playing Zodiacs off the cuff, though. I made him think that I knew what he was playing.
To be fair, Nick is a great player. He's always playing off the wall shit.
Yeah, that's fair. So I win the dice roll, and I sit there, and I'm like, Scareclaw is not a going first deck. I've been going first this whole tournament. And I'm like, Scareclaw is not a go first deck. You go first. He looks at me. He's like, well, shit, never punished. Obviously, he ain't say that. He ain't that cool.
Yeah.
But he's like, pass. And I'm like, are you sure? I activate Rite of Aramacir. He knew it was a game. Like the writing, literally on the activation of Rite of Aramacir, he was like,
what do I do?
Yeah, it was pretty much game. Game 2, he makes me go first. Who figures? What he sided in, yeah. I actually don't know what he's playing.
He sided in evenly is what I meant.
He
sides in. If he's making you go first, one, he knows you're going second deck, and two, he probably sided in like, I'm gonna break your board.
So it's still, I have no idea what he's doing. So I set up full cash combo. When I mean full cash combo, I'm getting into my Tri-Heart, and he goes Gamma. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the Gamma. I'm like, do I negate this with the Wandering Griffin? And I'm like, nah, I'll let it go through because I don't know what he's playing.
Right.
I literally do not know what he's playing. So I'm like, I got to let it go through. I have like 3 disruptions. I have like an Imperm. I have the Scareclaw Twin Saw.
Oh, yeah.
And also have the Wandering Griffin on the field.
Yeah.
This man goes Book of Moon on my Griffin. Okay. Lightning Storm. Okay. Dark Ruler no more. Okay. Normal summon the fat one. Ram. I'm like, what in the actual fuck? It's 2023 and I'm about to get Zeus. I'm going to get Zeus.
Zeus dot deck because that's all that is really.
Men's make the Zeus. And like from there, I'm like, what's going on? So like, fortunately for me, it's still Zodiac. I don't know how I got blessed because I'm able to still play. Yeah. I have Fateful Adventure. I normal summon Ash. Right. I have other ways to summon monsters to my side of the field. I make another Tri-Heart, summon a whole bunch of monsters, and then wind up attacking for game pretty much.
Makes sense.
And unfortunately, in our locals, it is so ridiculously competitive.
Yeah.
X1 is not enough to top.
No, it was.
X1 is not enough to top.
It was.
X1 is not enough.
I'm
okay, if X1 was enough, then I would have topped.
All right, so chat. Hear me out, right?
X1 is the bare requirement to top.
There was one undefeated.
Oh, no, what?
Tamir was undefeated going into top, and 3 X1s for top 4 because it was like 20 people. So there wasn't like.
Question before you go any further.
Yeah.
Was it Tamir versus Moises?
In top?
No, in the last round.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, it was Tamir versus. Was it? Who was undefeated at that point?
Tamir
and maybe it was Moises. Maybe they did have a rematch.
No, Tamir couldn't have been undefeated. He was in 4th place.
No, he wasn't.
That's why he was talking about he was going to go for it no matter what.
No, he was first because Brian said had he split, he would have got 14 times whatever.
Oh.
So he messed up because then he ended up getting knocked out with Austin.
Oh, okay.
Now you see.
Yeah, you're right.
So
you're right.
Our friend Tamir was undefeated. He was 4-0. He was playing Labyrinth. He was just mommy milkers and everybody.
Yeah.
Moises was No, Moises
he was the lowest.
last.
He was
Moises was last.
Okay.
Austin was second, and I was third.
Okay.
Me and Austin wanted to split because me and Callie were trying to go eat.
Oh yeah,
and
we
so
was
was
trying to go to
Austin.
Ponchos.
We was
Yeah,
trying
everybody
to go
was trying
grub.
to kick it and eat. Yeah.
And so 2 of us are trying to say that like we're trying to split. 2 of them are saying no, let's play it out.
Oh
and,
my god, you guys' dice game is fucking.
I did not make that up. That's what they wanted to do.
Your dice game is still ass.
I was lumped into 3 people that play this weird dice
game. Patterson, you from the hood? Y'all, how y'all shoot dice? Y'all don't like. I don't know what the hell they were doing.
This is the better question because surprisingly, I remember the name of the game. Patterson, have you ever heard of the dice game named Snake Eyes?
Never heard of this game, doc.
I'm gonna need some confirmation.
Hey, anybody from the hood? Have y'all ever heard of a game? Okay, so basically, how the game works is that y'all both roll dice to see who go first.
Yeah, like you're playing knockout.
Whatever, that's cool. Whatever. Then I guess somebody has to roll until they hit 7 or 11. Right?
No, they just said 7.
No, it's always 7 or 11.
Normally, but they only said 7.
Oh, okay. Maybe. Yeah. Fuck, man. Because I could have swore they said 7 or 11, right? Somebody has to roll until they hit 7 or 11. It does not matter what their first point. Yeah. None of that matters. They have to roll until they hit 7 or 11. If you get... I was about to make fun of y'all because it was like if you get 3 doubles, you're out. I'm like, what the fuck is this Monopoly?
I was
like, what is going, bro?
Chat clowning us now. They say we heard of Snake Eyes,
bro. Y'all weird. If that's how y'all shoot dice,
no, they from the suburbs.
Yeah, that's some suburb shit. Like I have never in my life
heard of that shit.
I had to confirm with all of the blacks in the house. I was like, wait. Am I wrong? Have you guys? And it was in
even
like
B looked at you and was like, "This is what they just been doing."
I was like, "B, what's going on?" It was like, "This is how they do it." So I had to get out there. I had to show them how it's really.
Yeah,
bro.
so
I done got it for like $5 in like 3 minutes, dog. I was killing it, dog.
Yeah, $1 was donated to you, and you pulled out 2.
I only had a $2 bill on me. I wasn't gonna lose.
That's fair. I mean,
they don't know the rules.
That was the $2 bill Murillo gave us.
Yeah, so. I'm just saying they don't know and that's my lucky 2, so I can't lose.
Somebody said I'm half white, and I heard it. Take the first statement. That's why.
I've never heard it. If you guys have heard of Snake Eyes, let us know down below in the comment section. But how it's supposed to be played, how we on the street playing, all right? So look, obviously, if you got a burner, you lay it on the ground, right? Like, because you gotta stack. If something go wrong, right?
Yeah. You
also
grab it.
Make sure that your money is on your foot.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that's like these don't sound like rules, but these are so common rules that people mess up on.
Yeah.
That's how you get caught slipping, right? Mm-hmm. So
this is why
obviously,
nobody want to teach anybody spades because they be fucking up.
Yeah. If I teach y'all how to shoot dice, y'all gonna be real with it, all right? Thirdly, the only thing we was really missing was some music, dog. We needed to play like
some white people music.
Nah. We needed some Jeezy, dog. We needed some Jeezy. We needed some Carter 2 Lil Wayne.
Yeah, maybe some Carter 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
No.
We need some grimy music. Like Carter is kind of commercial. We need like some. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like some Nipsey or something. Like, you know what I mean? So
boom, some Nipsey before he passed.
Yeah, you hit your first roll, right? If it's not 7 or 11, you got to hit that point again. So boom, I hit 6, right? Get the dice, snap, and then you gotta snap when you roll that bitch. Hit 6, get that dice. Where my point? Nobody knew what my point is. Give me that $1. Boom, hit that 6 again. Give me my $1. So it's a new point. Already won, right? Boom, hit a 7 on the first roll. Give me another $1, right? Bro, I'm robbing them. I'm robbing them at that point. I'm robbing them. I'm robbing them. That's like guy, they didn't know what was going on. I should have rolled again and be like, what's my point? Took their money, bro. I'm telling you. That's how you shoot.
Anyways, so it ends up we all plan it out because.
Well, hold on. Professor J says shooting dice is like Uno. No, they don't. Anybody that know what I just said, no, that's the only way to shoot dice. It's only one way.
You go somewhere and they're like, we got house rules, I'm out.
Yeah, house rules.
I'm out.
This is what, bro.
What is this, beer pong?
He just said it's like Uno. What?
Yeah, what is this, beer pong, dog?
Yeah,
I'm going to a party and like, yeah, we got some house rules, so you got to stand 3 feet back and like, you got to basketball shoot it and like.
He drunk.
So anyways, we get forced to play it out, right? And I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, if we got to play it out, I'm playing my best. Because if I'm already trying to leave and y'all making me do this, like, I'm not.
Yeah, he going for the goal. Like, now we're not splitting.
To win, like, 100%, right?
We like to give people an opportunity if we get in the top cut. I normally do give people an opportunity to split because more often than not, my content is done. But if y'all force us to play, we're taking it all. Like, we're not.
And that's exactly what
we were being nice, but now we're going to take it all.
So, I go into top 4. I'm playing against Austin, and I love Austin. He's a great player. Nothing against him at all.
Player.
He was playing Sprite. I won the dice roll, and that's literally what won me the game.
You got my revenge twice.
Like, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I just realized that.
So, he's playing Sprite, and there's not much you could do against Punk when Punk goes first. Like, game 2 don't matter to me. We're going to game 3 if I don't win there. Like, I'm winning. So he did Book of
evenly matched. It was he Book of Eclipse you on game 3, I think.
Oh damn! Then
it didn't matter. It didn't matter. He took the L because you deburied. He Book of Eclipse.
Oh, no, he evenly me.
Oh yeah. No, he golemed evenly you.
He did.
He golemed
because I had a Barone. Lava golems me, then evenly me. I activate Dimensional Barrier because I'm like, I'm not gonna lose this. Like at least the effect. Like I'm not gonna let you combo off. Like hell no.
Unfortunately, he bricked anyways. He opened.
Didn't have a combo line to make. He only had the Nimble Beaver in hand.
Yeah.
So we go into top 2, and I'm waiting to see what I'm going to play. It's either Labyrinth or Sword Soul, right?
That match was lasting forever.
Oh my god,
those players were fried.
An hour and a half.
Yeah.
An hour and a half for that match, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because at our locals we don't have time.
In Top Cut.
In Top Cut. In Swiss we do. So Sword Soul ends up winning, and I'm like, all right, cool. I don't have to play against Labyrinth. Thank God, right?
Nah, it ain't easy.
It's not.
It's the guy that beat me. Again, best
yes.
Sword Soul player I've seen.
Oh, 100%. So game 1, I'm going first, and I'm able to make Gold Pride combo. I'm able to make Punk combo. I'm able to have hand traps. I have everything, right?
Yeah, he doesn't win that one.
There's nothing he could do. Like,
didn't you nib him on that game too?
I nibbed him too.
Yeah, that was game over.
Yeah.
Once I saw the nib, I was like, bro, the fact that he nibbed you and still full comboed just goes to show you how good of a player he is.
Yeah, no, 100%.
This man,
but I nibbed him at the perfect time.
Yeah, well, you nibbed him at the only time because he was entering his. Yeah, it was so he could make Baron.
Correct.
Yeah, so like this man still ended up on Shishao, and the trap card.
No, at Dragite.
Shishao. That's game 2. You're thinking of game 2.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
He made Shishao, Sword Soul Blackout, and I'm talking to George. I'm like, this is gonna be really hard for TJ to out because against the Punk strategy, if you can stop the Shirakusai or the Rising Cart. And then you can destroy 2 cards on their field.
Yeah.
It becomes extremely hard. But the Gold Pride cards actually do.
They matter.
They get the decks to the next level.
Yeah.
They definitely do.
They're no joke. So game 1, I'm able to take it. I just have everything. I think I'm able to make the Psychic and Punisher and Amazing Dragon on him to like just basically bounce
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. Yeah. Because he left you with monsters.
Yeah.
Silly goose. He didn't have a choice, but you know.
So game 2, I didn't optimally draw the best. I tried to play it as best as I could. Made as many lines. I think this is where you disagreed with something.
Yeah. So like, I disagree. The Gold Pride Synchro Monster. What's his name?
Star Leon.
You should always use it. Like it's gonna get negated, right?
Yeah.
But you also know that Sword Soul is a resource game. So if you activate the effect of Star Leon, unfortunately this doesn't matter. But if in this game it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But you should always play. There's no drawback, right? Like if its effect is negated, it won't shuffle into the deck, correct?
No. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you should activate the effect, force him to banish that monster,
and that has to be negated.
Okay. And if he lets it go through, he loses the Shishao and can't destroy the back.
Like let's say he were to just negate it with like a Imperm or an Ash or a effect failure. I believe it would still be able to shuffle. I'd have to reread the card, but yeah.
If it's still shuffled, then never mind. But I'm under the assumption that it still doesn't shuffle. The reason why you still activate effects that even though your opponent may negate them is because you still want your opponent to burn resources.
Correct.
A lot of cards do have a cost. You know what I mean? So Sword Soul Shishao, and again, this didn't matter because he was able to put another Sword Soul in his graveyard by his godly hands.
Yeah.
He had 1 Sword Soul card in graveyard. He negates your monster effect on that turn.
Yeah,
hypothetically, if he doesn't have a follow-up, his Shishao cannot negate another monster effect, and you're golden.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he was able to get it.
Oh, no. He had the Barone and the Shishao, and I forced the Barone first. And then...
Yeah, but you also didn't force... You didn't also... And that's actually... I think it did come up. Because he wound up reviving the monster that... with the Barone that he would have to use to negate.
Yeah.
So but again, he still had the most cracked hand ever. So it almost it mattered. It mattered if he didn't have a cracked hand, but it didn't matter. That's the only thing.
The line of play that I was looking at was I'll let the Star Leon go because I still had the start your engines, which potentially still gets me into the Leon.
He didn't have no starting engine. He was going to destroy that 2,000%.
Probably. But it was still worth the risk because I still have a game 3. And so I was trying to start your engines, get into the Leon, summon the Star Leon, and then use the Star Leon. But it didn't work out like that. Yeah. Because even though I had the Lava Golem, it didn't matter. And so we went into game 3.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. If he would have went, because he thought about it.
Yeah.
I saw it in his face. He was about to draw.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, you bot. You just gave him the game. Thank you. We can go home.
Yeah.
Then he like you could see like when somebody's about to do something, he kind of hesitated. He was like on your in phase. I'm like, I'm trying to go home. But game three.
Yeah. So game 3, I'm going first, and I'm like, oh, this is in the bag. Like I set up full combo.
His fatigue 100% set in. But yeah, keep
I
going.
don't even think it was the fatigue at that point. He just couldn't even play.
No, explain your line, and I'll tell you why.
I don't
his fatigue
remember
set
my
in.
line, to be honest.
Okay, so I remember your line.
Okay.
Fortunately enough, so TJ opens pretty much full combo.
Okay.
Full combo. He doesn't summon the Madam Spider, and he winds up setting a card face down. The player that we're talking about in question,
no, I remember now. I normal summoned the Madam Spider because I had to go into the Gold Pride combo.
Well, you still get full combo. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, you wind up still full comboing.
Yeah.
But you don't use the you don't get the trap card. Oh, why didn't you get the trap card?
I did get the trap card. I'm pretty because I had to use.
You got one card face down.
He negated it.
Interesting. So he was.
I think he negated it.
This only further proves my point that he was out of gas at that point.
Well,
in time.
to be fair, if I'm normal summoning a Madam Spider, do I really have much else going on for me?
Obviously, you did. That's what the gay pride's for. Gold pride. Gay pride. Obviously, you did. You just wanted to pay life points so you can resolve your gold pride.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's all I was like. It didn't matter if it was negated.
I mean,
or not.
absolutely. I had what was it? I had Gold Carry, and I had the Nitro Head.
Okay, yeah.
And
so
then that's when I made the Star Leon into the Nitro Head. The Nitro Head would then give him a token, which then I could proceed to blow up.
You didn't give him a token net, bro.
I couldn't.
Why?
He in draw phase did something to get rid of it.
Oh yeah, because it is in standby phase.
Yeah.
You would have been foolish to give him a token. You would have gave him full combo.
Probably, but I would have blown it up as soon as I seen a tuner. Just blow it up even with nothing next to it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, then you would have played into tactics.
Yes, but
unfortunately, yeah,
I have to.
Yeah. So what he does is he draw phase Book of Eclipses you. That was smart. That was smart by him.
Yes.
But then he goes, what monster does he summon? I'm trying to remember what monster he summons first. No. The monster he normal summons first.
Oh, Taie?
Oh, Taie, yeah. He summons Taie. I don't remember exactly how he got a worm monster in the graveyard to activate Taie's effect.
It's the small Tenyi. The small yellow. I forget his name. It starts with A.
He
Adara,
didn't. He banished
Ashura.
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 It was like Adara. Adara.
Yeah.
Adara's the level one.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? The brown one.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So he gets Adara into the graveyard and banishes it for Taie's effect. And you don't use your Gabu.
Yeah.
And you don't have one.
Oh yeah.
It's just a face down emergency teleport.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
He should have known. Okay, either I'm playing under Nibiru or I'm going for game. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right now he gets the token, he makes the Boxia, he sends the Moye, he destroys his normal monster, he summons the Moye, and you're cooked.
And then at the end of it, he had the Adamancipator Dragite.
No, he winds up making
no Moye because he banished it.
Yeah, well, yeah. He winds up making the Adamancipator and sending the Moye to the graveyard, but your face down card is inconsequential. It's an emergency
but he
teleport.
also had to banish the Moye for an effect, which means that he didn't have.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, but the big problem was the Dragite meant nothing because he was playing for a card that didn't exist because you would have definitely used it.
I would have stopped it. Yeah,
like it's no brainer to use it. And he his brain just turned off at that point in time. And again, not saying that he made a mistake and that's the reason why TJ won, but fatigue is a real thing in this game. If you get fatigued, you can just fall out of the game. And that Labyrinth game, oh my God. You can see it on his face. He was fatigued.
And we know me, once I get through my fatigue, I'm a different beast. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, he's unstoppable.
I'm just like
TJ is unstoppable.
And so by that point, he has nothing to negate it. I go emergency teleport into literally full combo.
He literally sees the amazing dragon. He's like,
do you have enough for game? And I'm like,
I was like, I'm literally like, what do you mean? He has 6 cards in hand. My friend, he didn't sign 6 cards to beat you.
Yeah, no,
not today, Satan. No.
He had full combo.
He had full. Like you could Nibiru him, and I'm confident that he'd still be able to win.
Yeah,
like
so I ended up winning locals with Gold Pride.
The entire thing, man. Yeah. And again, couldn't be more proud of you going out there and getting my revenge, dog.
Twice.
Yeah. So for the people that don't know, I lost to Austin's loss. Got me 10th place at YCS Las Vegas when I couldn't have
regional.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The loss that Austin gave me on a fucking D barrier.
Yeah.
He opened not one. The one was fine. I could have won under one. He opened 2 D barriers. Is the reason why I got 10th at Las Vegas when I pretty sure I would have got maybe like 5th.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the Moises loss obviously cost me out of top cut. So
Yeah.
if you guys know what's good for you, don't ever beat me. That affects my rankings. If you beat me, that affects my rankings. Hope to God you ain't gonna play. Yeah,
he gonna send his little bro at you.
I was like, hey, I'm gonna send you a little bro, man. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty.
Oh man. But no, Locals was fun. Locals was fun. As you guys already heard, he announced that we will have a vlog coming out about it. I can't wait to do more.
Bro, I can't wait.
It was so enjoyable.
I can't wait. Oh, do you think we should tell them about the series?
We could release it.
I'm gonna tell them.
We sneak peek?
Yeah, we have a series coming up that is going to be about learning and mastering the art of Yu-Gi-Oh! The entire game. Everything you need to know about Yu-Gi-Oh! That's all I can tell you right now.
Yep.
It's exciting. I'm excited. TDTJ's excited.
I'm super excited.
It's going to be really, really fun. And it's going to be a vlog. I know
Yeah.
you guys have been asking for vlogs a lot.
Yeah.
We're going to give it to you.
I've definitely seen a lot of people saying that they want Locals vlogs specifically.
Yep.
So we're definitely catering to you guys, and you better give us the numbers. I swear, you better give us the numbers.
You know, to be honest, I don't think they've ever failed us on it. Well,
Nah,
there's
yes
maybe
and
like
no.
one. Well, so when the vlog is about Yu-Gi-Oh and strictly Yu-Gi-Oh, they seem to have failed us.
Yes.
But when the vlog is about
us,
they don't.
Us
They
having
don't fail
fun.
us.
Yeah.
They don't fail us. So you know, it's gonna be more of that.
Professor J, no, it's not going to teach you to read. You need to go back to school.
Nah, I might have to teach you how to read. It might have to. Think about it. They can't read. That's
I can't
important.
read either.
Well, we got to learn how to read. It's not like we look, guys. You guys aren't going to be watching it in a perspective of master and student. You guys are going to be watching under the perspective of, hey, we're really excited about Yu-Gi-Oh, and we want to learn how to play certain decks like to the best of their ability. And you're going to follow that process of us picking a deck, and then maxing it out and playing it and learning the game.
Yeah. Basically, you're going to learn while we're learning.
Yeah,
That is literally all it is. We're giving you a guide on how we learn for you to learn from it. So it'll be really exciting.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have some like challenges implemented and some cool things.
Yeah, definitely.
And just make it fun and enjoyable.
Do I have to learn Gold Pride Punk?
That would be challenging.
It's not June yet.
It's not. Wait, what?
It's not Gay Pride Month yet. I'm just.
Oh God.
Oh, well, don't watch that video by Distant Coder, by the way. You'll be so disappointed of my punk play.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh God.
I like literally. So I had full combo game 3.
Yeah.
And instead of going
you
Shura
fumbled it?
Kusai, I fumbled the bag.
So how you text me saying I'm the punk god now?
Because
now.
I beat somebody significant.
You beat somebody's.
Have you beaten anybody significant? You've never beat me with punk. Oh wait, dual challenge says there's receipts.
There are receipts. What do you mean?
Holy, I
Chat,
can't.
y'all see how you just tried to do me? Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, you still ain't never beat me with punk. I'm still gonna say it. I'm still gonna say you never beat me with punk.
Copium.
That's big cope, guys. That's big cope.
So basically, from our experience at Locals, or at least mine, I would say.
Turn this off with this
I think that this meta isn't as bad as we thought it would be because, truth be told, Castera is not the deck to beat. It is the deck to just not see in your rounds because if you see it, it's a boring match.
That's crazy.
Just give him a token.
I don't agree with your sentiment. I still think that Castera is the best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. I think that it's the same way that last year Branded was the best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's the best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh.
But Branded also didn't get beat by everything.
Branded did get D-Barrier.
Okay, but
Auto-clock.
everything.
Anti-spell.
Most decks lose to D-Barrier and Anti-spell right now.
That's fair Yu-Gi. That's what I'm saying.
But my point is...
Cash doesn't lose to either of those, but we're not talking about that.
Yeah, but my point is that Cash loses to its own brick, let alone like just simple...
Branded.
I guess. I don't know.
You didn't play that format. Oh, yeah, you did.
I did.
Okay, but you were starting to play
I
seriously
was starting
again.
to play that format.
Okay, yeah, I'm telling you, literally, Cash is Branded.
I guess. I don't know.
Cash has it loses to so many things. It's fair, but it's still the best deck. Like, do not make no mistake.
No, I agree that it's the best deck. It's just the best worst deck.
It's the best worst deck.
Yeah, because
I mean, if we compare it to other formats,
I think it loses to more than Branded ever did.
I'm telling you, Branded lost to Ash still.
Okay.
Branded lost to D-Barrier.
Okay.
Anti-spell.
Okay.
Non-fusion area.
Okay.
Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. DD Crow.
Okay.
Ghost
you
Spell.
You threw that one in because I played the Shadow Imprisoning against you.
Yeah, fuck you. DD Crow, a fart in a win, a fart in a win, a fart in a win beat the deck.
Yeah, and Castera lost to its own birth. Pun intended.
All right, we're done here. I think he said it right. Cash tier is the healthy best deck. 100%.
Yes, because and it was like I was telling you earlier. I don't think Cash is going to be able to consistently 10 zone lock you. It's just not
again, I think that's terrible.
It's not feasible. We saw that on a feature match out of 2 games, and I think that's because that player knew what he was doing, built his deck to do it, and that was it.
New format, never punished.
Yeah.
Both of those. And then what's crazy, Brandon doesn't play hand traps.
No, they don't need
They side into cards like Nibiru and Ash.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a smart thing to do against Kashtira. You know what I mean? So
yeah, Nibiru, yes. Ash, no.
Fair, yeah. But like regardless, he doesn't main board interruptions. Brandon is really good as a gas deck. Even still this day, I don't think I would probably have to change my position on how good I think Brandon is into this format, because it's a gas deck. And once you start playing those hand traps cards and everything, it really does mess with how the deck wants to flow.
There's very few gas decks that can play hand traps, and I'm going to have to go back to it. Punk is one of them. Punk is easily one of them.
Book of Eclipse.
Just have it evenly.
Double evenly for your judgment.
Anyways, but there's not many decks that can play hand traps that are pure gas.
Yeah,
it's just not a thing that happens, right?
Well, I wouldn't say that Punk is pure gas, by the way.
It's pure gas.
I wouldn't say that.
You can play it in a controlling format, but it's you look at the deck and it is a pure gas kind of deck.
I wouldn't say that.
I would.
Maybe.
After playing it, I would say that.
Okay, so the reason why I wouldn't say that is because like it's literally built for hand traps, but that could be just pure gas built for hand traps. The deck is built for hand traps.
Yeah, no, I mean you draw so much and you search so much that it makes it easy to throw in hand traps.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But
I can see that.
The Gold Pride makes it so much more burstier, and like especially in this format where you can give your cash to your opponent a token and just say you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
You said Gay Pride made it bustier? Damn, dog. I didn't know you was like that. Do you mind handing me that water really quick?
Yeah, I got you. Once you admit that I didn't say that.
All right, you didn't say it yet.
Oh my god.
Holy.
Oh my god. That's so great. But
Yeah.
I
Didn't
think
we actually have like
some discords? We had some discords. Yes, we had some discords. Surprisingly enough, our locals report I didn't think would go as long as it did.
Yeah.
But
maybe we should, yeah.
I'll take it.
And we can save the other for another one, right?
We pretty much already talked on it.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah, it was all kind of within its
all right, guys, if you guys have a question, go ahead and post it in the Discord in podcast questions, guys. If you're not a part of the Discord, it's fine. Just ! Discord.
Yep.
And if you want to ask a podcast question, just go ahead and join the Discord and post in podcast questions, and we will answer them on the podcast, guys. So for everybody that is seeing this video on YouTube, it probably is a good idea to go ahead and join the Discord so you can ask those podcast questions.
Absolutely.
But what's the first question?
Before we get to the first question, I will make an announcement generally about once a week. So if you ever forget to post your question, I will try to remind you guys through announcements. But moving on to the first question. I'm going to go ahead and ask, what are some sleeper decks we think that might top?
Scareclaw.
Scareclaw?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually, as much as I'm disappointed in some of the aspects of the deck and some of the things that it lost, I think that it's really good.
Okay.
Trap Tricks and Dark World.
Okay.
I think that those decks are really good. Cybers and literally the video I put up today. Cybers and Mathmech and Marine Cess.
Yeah.
Those decks are very strong right now.
I got one for you.
What?
Dino. I think being able to summon UCT and being able to flip all your opponent's Cashier monsters face down is great. Who needs the main Book of Eclipse when you got a monster that does it for you?
My guy, what do you do when Mist get ashed?
Cry. You cry.
Nah, you just got to play the Gamma. Just Gamma. Just have Gamma. Just have the Gamma.
Just have the Gamma.
I think
nothing on field.
I think that you're on. It's kind of crazy that you're on Copium for my deck, which is weird. You know what I mean? That's just weird.
I definitely think it could top. I'm not saying it's going to be like, you know, a huge percentage. I think you're just overthinking it.
Maybe I am.
You
might be right there because you guys know I'm a Dino enthusiast. But
yeah.
I'm also a realist.
You also
Dino
have to throw him off his
topping
game because when you mention his decks, he'd be like, no.
What do you mean? No, I just. So the problem with Dino is that it's just inconsistent.
Oh, 100%.
So like
100%.
that's the kicker.
Play Desires.
You know what? I might play Dino. Maybe I should play Dino.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Maybe we play Dino for locals.
Maybe
think about it. I run Gamma, I run Ash,
and
I run Nib.
There you go.
Those are my 9 hand traps.
All you need
right?
is Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Then I
to
run
get rid
Book
of the
of
dinos.
Then I run Book of Eclipse. Well, you can't rock me. I have Misk.
Oh, that's cute.
That's it.
Yeah, that's cute.
I don't run any of the fancy stuff. I go second in OTK.
Yeah, sound about right.
I don't still think that it's.
All right.
I don't think it's practical.
So somebody asked me if the best way to run Kashtira
first, I can
is
side
through
with
a
Lethal
Punk
Sack 'em.
Kashtira. No, I don't think Punk Kashtira is the best way to play the deck.
What's the point of playing Punk Kashtira?
Nothing. You're able to make some cool plays and make your Kashtira plays. That's about it. If you're going to play Punk, I would say Gold Pride Punk or Hand Trap Punk. There's no other versions that are worth playing.
I never scythe locked in dinos, so I don't think that really mattered.
That don't matter. And Scythe is gone, so.
Yeah, no, he said you can't scythe lock thing anymore.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, my personal take on Punk, I think Gold Pride Punk might be. Just watching your play lines with it, I still don't know exactly what the Gold Pride cards do. I won't know until June, I guess. But I do think, like, I see the lines, and there's some cool lines.
It's a really cool deck.
I know they summon themselves when you have lower life points, right?
Literally, the Kashtira play, yeah. So that's why I was able to normal summon Matter Spire, pay the 600, and then just start Gold Pride.
Okay,
summoning.
yeah.
But the Kashtira player that we played against, he even said that he wants me to teach him Gold Pride Punk. He was like, I'm picking it up. I want to learn this deck, kind of thing.
Bro, he's a Kashtira player though. So what
it's
are
cool.
we doing?
It's cool. I'm not.
He's an ex Cheerleman player.
My coaching takes $300 an hour.
Yeah, that needs to for an ex Cheerleman
Kashtira
player. No. Like,
and then the Sun Avalon player even said that he was like thinking about it, and once he saw me play it, he was like, I'm playing this.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, no, it's definitely the better version played. We had somebody else ask, has Ninja got some real potential? Yes. Yes, it's got real potential.
You have to define what potential means.
We're
talking about like tier 2 or tier 1 deck?
No,
like tier 1, tier 1.5?
I would say potential in being able to play it competitively.
Oh, I mean if we're talking about like
not a
Ninjas,
tier, but like
how good it was before to now. That's what if we're talking about that. It's
100%
worlds better. Like they literally fixed the deck.
Yeah, so, and you only need the Hanzo from older cards, so it's kind of neat.
Seizo too.
Seizo's older?
Well, what are you defining older? Seizo's like
original ninja.
Hanzo's not an original ninja.
From like early 2000s.
See, this you Zexel Zoomer, dog. Zexel Zoomers.
I'm talking about
the first ninja to come out was Armed Ninja.
Yes.
Okay, that came out in 2002.
I'm talking about the ninja.
Hanzo came out in like 2012.
All right, so Ninja some more Glock.
That's Zexel Zoomers, guys. I'm telling you.
All right.
No, you're right.
All right.
But it's like, do you consider Seizo an old ninja? It came out in 2017.
No.
It's 6 years old.
It's a Link, no?
It's a whole child.
All right.
It's going to kindergarten.
All right.
What? It's not old? Wow.
No, I don't think it's old.
Crazy. That's crazy.
No. Do you call yourself old?
Yes. All the time.
Well, add another 24 to that, and that's why.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. You Zexel Zoomers, man. I'm telling you. I consider that. I mean, I guess it is subjective because in comparison, Hanzo is old in comparison to...
What? Almost 20 years old?
No, what do you... No. It's 11. Zexel Zoomer. Go back to class. Now go back to class.
Wait.
11 plus 12 is 23.
It is?
Oh, God.
It's not 53?
Next question. It has potential to be a fairly local level / regional level deck.
All right. That's pretty much it.
Really?
Somebody said, I think this meta is really good. Cash is not even close to tier 0, and not OP. I think rogue decks are really going to surprise. Which deck do you think I should play?
What the fuck?
Swoso or Trap Tricks?
Swordsel.
But I need help to decide. I would...
Swordsel.
Every time I get a question like this, my best advice is, what is your play style?
Swordsel. It's Swordsel, obviously.
Biased. You just want Dama Mommy.
Dama Mama.
There you go.
No, you pose an excellent point. Swordsel is both of those decks have a low floor, high ceiling.
Yeah.
Which means that these decks are easy to play. They're easy to understand, but they have a high ceiling, which means they're very hard to master.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing about both of them.
Correct. And the better your skill level, the better these decks are 100%, because they don't cap you out at a certain skill level. They progress with your skill level. So it's definitely really finding your play style, because once you find that, you'll be like, all right, this is what I want to play. Like me, I personally love explosive decks that can easily control the meta. That's why I play Punk.
I like helmets.
We know that. You wear one every time you go outside the house.
Hey guys. I like going second. Unless it's in life. Then I go first. Then I go first.
You don't wait for nobody else?
I don't wait for no. Hey, yo. No, as long as it isn't like I personally, I like mid-range above everything. I will mid-range the living daylights. Every deck that I think you guys have seen me play has been a mid-range deck, a deck that has the potential to one-shot, but also, plays a control game, because that is how I play. I know when to take a risk, and I know when to outgrind.
Yep.
So yeah, you're 100% right though. Figuring out that particular
yeah. It took me I'm not kidding you guys. It literally took me over 10 years to figure out my playstyle. One, because I'm very slow, and two, because I just tried to play everything and anything under the sun as a kid. You should have known.
You were a dark role player. Fucking bum.
So I'm not gonna send you back again.
Hey, I actually got out of the dark world.
You got out? Well, they seen me go in there and they're like, what the hell are you doing here? You're supposed to be recruiting people.
I actually want you to play dark worlds more.
Really?
Yes. It's a good deck. It's really, really good.
For the next local series, I'll play Dark World.
Dope. You got to, no. If you do the Mastery series, you have to master Dark World.
That's fine.
Before you can move on.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll definitely do it. You got to do Crystal Beast, though.
What the fuck? No.
You don't play Conclave Control?
I fucking hate Crystal Beast.
You don't play Conclave Control?
Bro, like literally, I was fake smiling. Well, not really. It was fun. But it felt like I was fake smiling the whole game. It's like, yeah, I like... Oh, we're on camera. Yeah, I like Crystal Beast.
I messed up on the camera placement. That's how you know this is new.
They're like, yeah, I love Crystal Beast. It's my favorite deck. In the inside, I'm like, boy, if you shut up.
But I just want y'all to know, for that local series, I am going X4. I am never.
He's returning back to normal.
I'm never getting any more cards other than the structure deck ones, because I can't progress.
Oh my god.
I am a Punk player, and a Punk player only.
I'm gonna play Mathmech.
Oh god, I would love to see that.
I'm back on coat.
I would love to see that.
Actually, we probably could budget Mathmech out now.
Oh, it's budget in its own, even full out.
Well, no, the secret rares were like 10s or 11s or something like that. Budget. Oh my god, this man has $400. Yeah, it's a budget. Yeah. Sounds about right.
Wait, $400 isn't budget?
Oh my god.
People don't get that.
Not for the poors. Not for the poors.
They don't. Y'all don't make enough for that?
Oh my god. Just playing, guys. Just playing.
Oh man.
Yeah. But is that all? Didn't we have like a litany of questions by somebody?
We did.
Well, are we not going to answer them?
We can.
Okay.
How strong can Scareclaw Cash be in this format, and any variation?
Scareclaw is the best version.
Absolutely.
Depending
Cash on its
on
own is better too.
Huh?
Cash on its own is better too.
Yeah. It depends on what do you consider Scareclaw Clash. If you're just playing 3 Fenrir and 2 of the Scareclaw Kashtira, I wouldn't consider that Scareclaw Kashtira.
No.
So, but Scareclaw is probably really, really good. I wouldn't say Scareclaw Kashtira, because you're probably just better off playing Kashtira.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And then they also asked, is Cash more toxic than Tier? Yes. Absolutely. I'm on opium.
Yeah. We couldn't even play in Tier format. We were just trying. We were trying to exist.
No, you could play. They just told you when you could stop.
Yeah, you're right. Or you could play. They just played too.
Yeah. And then they said, leave Cash unhit and bring Tier back half to life. Do we have a solid format? Nope. You just created
Tier
the worst
is half to life.
Even more.
Nah, why would you do
bring
that?
it back to 3/4. I will fix their question.
Nah, we're good. Why?
Cool.
Why? Look, this man is in a toxic relationship. he just got hit by a significant other, and it was like, yeah, bring him out of jail though. Like, put him in a halfway house, you know?
Let him out
like,
on bail.
Yeah, like what? What are you doing? Like, it didn't make any sense.
So he could do it again.
Imagine being beat and then just be like, yo, just let him. What?
The police might as well just released him out of handcuffs and said, go at it.
What? Come on, man.
And then
for the for the people out there, please, if you guys
stop hoping
are in a situation like that, please find help. Don't allow that to continue.
Absolutely. I do want to give a little bit more of a tidbit. I do have a friend that is currently in one of these situations. Unfortunately, I don't want to say I want to put blame onto him because that's really fucked up. But I did give him the advice very early on to solve or leave the situation. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand it's very, very hard. Those situations aren't the easiest, but the best advice is to get help.
Yeah, so get help. That's more important than anything. Get help. But just touching on that before we move on.
Is Callie going to be running ninjas later in this format?
Probably not.
Okay, cool.
I highly doubt it.
Is TJ planning to do the same with Punk? Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not giving up Punk.
What's getting kind of annoying to me is how everybody's like, "Yo, Callie, can I play you with ninjas?" I'm like, "Dog, like
I don't own ninjas."
Well, I do. What do you mean? I was like, "Dog."
I know you own ninjas, but you don't own ninjas.
Oh, like that. Yeah, I was like, "Dog."
You don't own the rights to them.
Yeah, it was like, "Dog." It was a phase.
Yeah,
I go
regional.
Through, guys, I go through phases. Like that was my emo phase.
True.
I won't suffer.
No. If that's the case, you're still in your emo phase.
Ah, damn.
What is your guys' favorite anime of all time, and what is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh anime?
Yu Yu Hakusho. That one was tough for me.
Okay.
Because like Death Note's up there.
Okay.
What else is up there? Fate Zero. I really love Fate Zero.
Still haven't watched Fate Zero.
What?
I've heard of it. I've known about it. I just haven't actually touched it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with Yu Yu Hakusho, and then for anime, Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds.
Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds.
Or Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds.
For me,
I've never finished it, by the way. No, I don't think I've gotten past the first season.
Most people say that about GX.
GX is it's bad.
It was good when it came out.
It
was good when it came out.
Yeah, like when you were like, what? How old are you? 6?
No, I was older than that.
7?
Anyways,
because I had to be like 12. I was barely in high school.
I was 5. Really?
Yeah, I was barely in high school.
Damn.
Yeah, all so right, you had to be like.
Maybe I was. All right. For me, easily my favorite anime, hands down, of all time. I will watch it 30,000 times a year.
Actually, I was in the 8th grade. But sorry. Yeah, but...
Anyways,
isn't it that car anime with the
Initial
weird
D.
things? Yeah. That's
Initial D.
Trash anime.
It is my.
Never seen it. I'm just. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Y'all almost witnessed a murder.
Whoa. I gotta watch it. I'll add it to my list.
Do you actually like drifting in cars and stuff like that?
No, but I'm watching Dragon Ball Z right now, so I can pretty much stomach almost anything.
Okay, cool. All right. There is 5 arcs to it. It's all with the same character, but it's just 5 different arcs.
Oh, dope. So like 5 different stories of the
same, like it's all the same story, but there's different arcs in the sense that, like, because without spoiling it too much, there's different areas that they go race at, and those are all the arcs.
Oh, dope. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Initial D is easily hands down my favorite. I have the deck box. I love Initial D entirely.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh wise, I would probably say, because I've been watching it more recently, it would be I'm blanking on it now. It's one of the newer ones.
Zexal. It has to be Zexal. He's a Zexal Zoomer.
No, it's not Zexal.
Arc 5?
It's not Arc 5.
I actually really enjoyed the first episode of Arc 5. I just can't go any further.
I don't even remember what it is. I gotta go to Prime Video. It's the Link one.
Vrains. Vrains is good? You like it?
I think it's good.
Oh, crazy.
But I've also just been watching it here and there recently. So
okay. The only one I genuinely dislike is GX. I've tried my best.
Every time I try to go back to watch GX,
it is so
I get
bad.
to the first episode, I'm like, damn, Jaden's cool. Never mind.
My God, Bert.
Never mind.
I think we went through the first 2 seasons. Like
you made it through the first episode?
Yes, we forced ourselves. Ugh. And when I mean forced, I forced myself. Ugh. That's how I was able to watch Naruto.
You forced yourself to watch Naruto?
Well, I mean, everything was easy after you watch GX.
Yeah.
Like Naruto's really bad in the beginning. It gets amazing, but it's really really bad.
I think early Naruto is really good, but it's probably more nostalgic than it is good.
Probably nostalgia.
Yeah.
I mean, and don't get me wrong, it's not like
Actually,
Naruto's actually, I don't want to say it's bad.
Naruto's
It's
good.
slow.
The
It's
character
slow.
arcs are good. It's the storyline that's slow.
Yeah, it's slow. Yeah,
Because
it's,
of all
it's
the filler
slow.
and
It's not.
everything.
Yeah, well, we skipped the filler too.
Good,
but
because
like,
it's like Bleach.
the initial part of Naruto is not bad. It's just so slow moving. So
Yeah,
I will
yeah,
say
yeah.
that. I will say that.
But I definitely like the character arcs in it, other than Sakura.
Nobody likes Sakura.
She became useless until. Well, never mind. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Well,
for you.
who's your favorite Naruto character?
My favorite Naruto character?
Yeah.
Ooh. That's tough. Jiraiya, actually.
I love Jiraiya.
It has to be.
I
Jiraiya.
love Jiraiya.
Jiraiya.
I love Jiraiya. He's not my
Sage-
favorite.
Pervy Sage
I love
is-
Jiraiya.
yeah. What's your
Jiraiya
favorite?
might be. You tell me my favorite. You should know.
Sasuke.
Oh, boy, I smacked the
actually,
living
never
daylights
mind. You
out
like
of
Tsunade.
Damn, he's not wrong. I really do like Tsunade.
Yeah, you
but that's
like
not
the-
my favorite.
Okay.
Like, oh my god, like you, bro. He said two of them. I completely forgot about it. I was like, you know what? If he's close, he's close. My favorite's Madara.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I was like. You know
what? That
it.
actually
You know it.
makes sense, yeah.
You know it. Madara and I like Toby.
Toby?
Yeah.
Toby Rama?
No, not when he actually. No. I'm sorry. No, not Toby. Madara before he reveals himself.
Oh, okay.
When he's in the little mask.
Yeah.
And he's like, Datara. Like, he's just so
Goofy.
He's goofy. It's
Yeah,
funny.
he's like a persona,
and,
yeah.
And then he gets serious and he's like, when he got serious, me and Bird like expected it, but when he got serious, it literally just
changed everything.
We was like, whoa, hold on, yo.
That man was like, let me put everybody into his ultimate Tsukiyomi so I can go ahead and stop these dummies from trying to take the. Oh my god.
Yeah, Obito. Yeah, I love Obito.
Obito was cool.
That's. I like Obito, Madara.
Do you really like Obito?
Yeah.
I look at Obito and
No,
go,
he a bitch. I'm talking about just that one part when he was pretending, and then when he got
when he
sick.
protected
Yeah,
everybody?
not
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause I was gonna say-
no.
oh.
When he was pretending with Datara, and then that one point where he got serious.
Okay.
Everything else is like he's okay. I
My
guess.
problem with Obito is they literally killed that man off so fast, gave Kakashi the eye, and then Kakashi literally turns his back.
Spoiling.
You've already seen it if you know all
For
this.
them.
They screwed him.
Oh wow, crazy.
They should have seen it by now. It's been like 15 years.
This can't make the actual cut for YouTube talk.
This is making the actual
Oh
cut.
wow, he's wild.
I'm just
Can you
saying.
at least put a spoiler alert for Naruto?
No.
Wow.
No
that's
spoiler
so
alerts.
messed
They
up.
had all the time in the world
It's your
to see
channel,
this.
dog. I can't do nothing about that.
I
That's
hope they rage on my comments.
That's cold,
I
man.
hope.
That's cold.
I'm just saying, Obito was one of the worst initial characters when he was brought out. I think
When he
they-
was pretending or when he actually got serious?
no. When they were talking about him as a kid,
Oh, yeah. He sounded
like,
terrible.
It was so bad.
Yeah, he was
like
Sasuke.
I wouldn't even put him as
Sasuke's
Sasuke.
pretty bad. I hated Sasuke. I still hate Sasuke.
But that was the point: is to hate Sasuke.
Really?
They wanted you to hate Sasuke.
Oh, because they did a great
because
job.
they wanted you to feel with Naruto more.
Naruto reminded me of myself. Bird started
the
crying.
point.
Well, Bird started crying because she was like, "They're just like you. Nobody liked you and gave you a chance. Blah blah blah. Now look at you now. You saved the whole world and you got the 10,000.
You saved the whole world?
Yeah, I did. I got the 9 tails, Jinchuriki, and you know.
So what the
I
hell
am
does that make me?
I am the 9 tails Jinchuriki. You're the little brother that nobody. You're Mokuba. You're my Mokuba.
That makes me.
Try not to get kidnapped.
That makes me. Konohamaru? Oh my god.
No. You're Mokuba. Like it's like a crossover. I'm Naruto and you're actual Mokuba.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Hey, you wanted to ruin
I'm
it
just
for them.
always getting kidnapped.
Your job is to get kidnapped.
Oh my god. AJ, thank you. Yes, I would rather be Konohamaru.
Yeah, Konohamaru's cool. He actually fought. Who did he fight off? He fought off one of the Akatsuki, right? He didn't do well. Like he didn't actually. Yeah, he fought the one. Pain.
Yeah.
He fought Pain.
Yeah.
He fought Pain. So
I
like,
think Konohamaru. Well, you haven't.
and he saved Tsunade, right?
Never mind. I was about to spoil a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Because Konohamaru has a. I'll just say he gets more interesting without spoiling too much. He just gets more
in
interesting.
Boruto?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
It gets more interesting.
I'm interested.
But we will move on to the last couple of questions real quick because we have like 3 or 4 more out of here.
Yeah, we're already an hour in.
Yeah, if you had a choice to choose one format to go forever, what would it be and why? Wind-up format.
Yeah, you would say something like that. September 2011. If I had to choose a format, I don't want to choose a format, but if you're forcing me to choose a format, the only one that comes to mind that I would actually consider playing is September 2011. and maybe I don't remember the exact month, but 2015 with Ritual Beasts and Necros and
right when I quit.
Yeah, that format.
Makes sense. I don't really think that's much of a question that we can answer other than like potentially yes, because it's future merch ideas. Potentially yes, like
future merchandise ideas. I actually have a future merchandise idea, right?
Yeah.
We get Yugi Boomer on the thing.
Next question.
That's my shirt, right? We get Zexel Zoomer, right? Doodle, think about this. Zexel Zoomer. It's a bro. I know you like it. Let's make it happen, Doodle. Zexel Zoomer.
Can I just get Yugi Hipster?
I like that too.
All right, cool.
I like that too.
Cool. What, a weed leaf behind it? Also, go back like 3 episodes. It would be sick to duel during this not 100% try hard, but maybe do a little team APS style and do 3 structure decks. And we've done this.
What is he talking about?
Basically, his
Can
question.
I read that?
Yeah, you can read it. Basically,
what we did in the last duel challenge.
What we did with the Dark Worlds versus Crystal Beast and Trap Tricks versus Dark World.
Also, go back like 3 episodes. It would be sick to duel during the. What are you talking about? I don't understand the first part.
I don't either, but the second part I was able to understand. So I'm just leaving it at that.
All right, what's your favorite waifu?
My favorite waifu?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. I don't even know this one.
I don't even think I know this one.
If I guess, it'd be Brock off of Pokemon.
All right, Chad, I gotta leave.
Hey man, you're a cold Pride player. I gotta. You're off camera, by the way.
Actually would have to be Tsunade, probably.
Really, Mommy Milkers?
136 centimeter boobies.
Oh, really? They actually gave you the number?
They know. Yeah, we know the number.
Oh, so what bra size is that?
How big is Tsunade's boobies?
Okay, what bra size is that?
Yes.
Oh, that's
like
fine. Mine.
Yeah, who is your waifu? I know a couple of them, but like you always switch.
Do I gotta pick one?
You have to pick one.
If I had to pick one, it would be. Why is her name blanking me right now? Her face is not, but her name is.
Somebody said there's Z's.
Botan from Yu Yu Hakusho. She's so modest. I love the modesty. I love her goofiness. She's babe. But if I didn't have to pick one, Dama Mama, Goth Mommy, Mommy Milkers, yeah. The thing from Zootopia.
All right, I don't think I can put this.
Yo, I want them all. I want them all.
Oh God.
Holy.
What's the last question on there?
Sleeper decks. I think we've already talked about that. We pretty much.
Chat said they're 106 centimeters and they're Z's.
Yeah, that's too big, dog.
That's enough for me.
That's enough for you. That's too big for me. Okay, there's actually a new question that happened. Did we already think this one?
We did that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So what was the last? It was the waifu one.
Yeah, that was it.
It was just Nah, when you guys are ready to cut your hair, the ultimate duel challenge.
I didn't see my fault.
He
wants to do a duel challenge when one of us cuts their hair, or
like
is he
the
just...
loser cuts their hair. I guess that's like more of a challenge.
So we're just draw.
Like
we'll scoop at the same time. I'm not cutting
wrong.
my hair.
I mean, yeah.
Cut your hair.
I'm cool.
Yeah, well,
I'm
like
cool.
what?
You already know what I want to do with my hair.
What happens? Why would Samson want his hair cut?
Who's Samson? I'm just fucking with you.
Damn, I feel real old now.
Oh man, but I don't know if you have anything else for this. This is a pretty good podcast.
Nah, I think this was a great podcast.
Awesome. Well, guys, as you know, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I've finally hit 1,000 subs, so it feels great. Huh?
Oh, you're talking about the green chick for Kim Possible. Oh yeah, that's my wife too. But
Shigo?
I'll change her name.
Shigo bad. I give you that one.
Mm-hmm.
She bad. Anyways, if you guys like this podcast, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It does help me out. Hitting those 1,000 subs,
Let's go.
I feel great. Now, if I could just get my watch time there, we're gonna be solid.
Oh really? Is it like a sub requirement and watch time?
4,000 watch hours.
How many hours?
I'm at 1,000 or something.
Damn.
It's okay. I'm working. I'm grinding.
Yeah. I'm working here.
And on that note, I'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Thank you, guys. What time is it?
5:18.
Oh,
I know you're trying to get out of here.